He doesn't chase headlines. You won't find him in paparazzi scandals, reality shows, or selfie lines. He avoids red carpets, barely does interviews, and lives a life so private, it's almost mythic. Yet somehow, without any of the noise, Cillian Murphy became one of the most magnetic actors of his generation. In an industry built on overexposure, he did the unthinkable. He became a legend by staying silent. Cillian Murphy was never supposed to be a Hollywood star. He didn't train at a flashy school. He wasn't a child actor. In fact, his first passion wasn't even acting, it was music. He was in a rock band, studying law, and drifting through his early 20s trying to find his place. But when he stumbled into the world of theater, something clicked. He didn't want to be famous. He just wanted to transform. And that's exactly what he did. From the very beginning, Murphy proved that he was less interested in being seen and more interested in disappearing into roles. His breakout came in 2002 with 28 Days Later, Danny Boyle's gritty post-apocalyptic thriller that turned a small British indie into a global sensation. Murphy, gaunt and haunted, wasn't the typical action lead. He didn't shout or flex. He observed, and the camera couldn't look away. It was a performance built on restraint, vulnerability, and unsettling intensity. Hollywood took notice. But Cillian didn't jump at every offer. Instead, he chose roles that challenged him, complex men with secrets, pain, and power just under the surface. He became a favorite of directors who valued precision. Christopher Nolan cast him as Dr. Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow, in Batman Begins, and again in Inception, Dunkirk, and Oppenheimer. With Nolan, Murphy became something rare, a chameleon with leading man magnetism but character-actor depth. He didn't need to command the screen. He invaded it, slowly, purposefully. Whether he was playing a villain, a victim, or a visionary, there was always something simmering just behind the eyes. And then came Peaky Blinders. As Thomas Shelby, Cillian Murphy didn't just lead a series, he owned it. For 6 seasons, he portrayed a man both brutal and poetic, calculating and broken. The role demanded everything: stillness, rage, tenderness, and Murphy delivered, week after week, with surgical precision. He made Shelby iconic not through bravado, but through presence. A look, a pause, a whisper that felt louder than shouting. And yet, even at the height of Peaky mania, Cillian refused to play the fame game.
No social media. No celebrity endorsements. No gossip columns.
He stayed in his home country of Ireland, rode the train to set, and returned to his family at night. He gave interviews only when he had to, and even then, rarely revealed anything beyond the work. He famously said, "Fame is like getting struck by lightning. It's completely arbitrary." And maybe that's what makes him so compelling, because you get the sense that he never wanted the spotlight. He just kept doing work so good. It found him anyway. Murphy doesn't sell himself. He sells characters. His performances are quiet storms, deceptively simple on the surface, but layered with emotion, trauma, and humanity. Whether he's playing a nuclear physicist on the edge of destruction in Oppenheimer or a mobster navigating war-torn Birmingham, Murphy brings the same relentless commitment. He doesn't play roles. He embodies them. And that's the paradox of Cillian Murphy. The more he avoids the spotlight, the brighter he shines. In a time when visibility is currency and actors are expected to be personalities first and artists second, Murphy flipped the script. He didn't let the industry shape him. He shaped his own myth, one quiet performance at a time. Cillian Murphy may never be the loudest in the room. He may never go viral, pose on Instagram, or headline a talk show circuit. But when he steps in front of a camera, everything stops. Because legends aren't made by how much they're seen. They're made by what they make us feel. And Cillian Murphy, without ever asking for it, made us feel everything.